What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake72 coming, guys, with a video right now. So I'm going to talk about a team that seems to be linked to Zach Ertz. We all know Zach Ertz. Are we waiting for a trade? Is he going to get released? What's going to happen? I have no idea. I would like to get some of that cap space back at this point, guys. I don't know what we're going to get for him, but at this point, I just want to get the cap space and make Dallas Goedert the #1 tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2021 on the last year of his contract. And it's a very important year to see if we're going to extend him. So we'll see. But Zach Ertz has been linked to the Arizona Cardinals. Just a little bit of information here. Obviously, Zach Ertz's wife has some family members in Mesa. You know, I guess she's from there, if I read it wrong. But a very aggressive offense with Kyle Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, and they really don't have that high-profile tight end. Now, 2020 season for Zach Ertz wasn't great. Injuries and just inconsistent. Obviously, this whole entire offense was inconsistent, but I think Zach Ertz has been falling down in production just a little bit. And, you know, as soon as we drafted Dallas Goedert, you know, we probably should have traded Zach Ertz. It probably would have been, you know, this is what happens, guys. We hold on to players for too long, and now we're stuck with him, and we've been holding on to him. At this point, I'm just tired of it and just want to trade him to wherever. I thought the draft would be a place maybe they would trade him in the later rounds. Never happened. So now we're kind of playing the waiting game. It is June 1st, so the Eagles do get some cap space back. And when it's all said and done before the Zach Ertz trade, I think the Eagles have about $13 million. I don't know if it's after or before the Zach Ertz release or trade, but it's really not much, guys. You know, we all know that the Eagles are trying to sign KJ Wright. I know they have some interest to sign KJ Wright as a free agent, but Jordan Hicks is a name you have to look for on the Cardinals as well if you want to trade him here. Arizona has Jordan Howard to seek permission for a trade, so he is looking for that trade partner right now. If the Eagles do acquire him, I have no idea. Obviously, it would be an upgrade. It would just be more competition to what we have on the roster right now. I mean, that's a lot of linebackers. That's just one example of what you could trade Zach Ertz for player, or at least player and maybe Jordan Hicks in a late round pick, or just a late round pick. I don't care, guys. I don't even care if you trade Zach Ertz to the Cardinals or wherever and you get a 2023 late round pick or a mid round pick. I don't even care at this point what you get for him. It doesn't even have to necessarily be for next year. At least you can at least get him for a pick, in 2023 or something. I don't even care at this point. But, coming off a 2020 season, not a great season. So how are teams looking at him? Well, if they put him in a good system, that's pretty nice and aggressive like the Cardinals are with D-Hop and Kyle Murray. And, I think, they need to get another wide receiver. They need to get a line. They have to get a couple pieces, but I think to be an aggressive offense, you gotta trust in every guy on the field. And I think that Zach Ertz could have, he can reliable hands. He can still, run routes. He can get separation. If other players are getting a lot of attention, but being that George Kittle, Travis Kelce, Austin Hooper, high-paying tight end in the league, I just don't see it. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I just don't see him getting paid that much money. But obviously, that's not going to be our problem. That's going to be whoever we trade to, or whoever Zach Ertz's problem is going to be at this point. So to pay him all that money, which I'm not a fan of at all. The Eagles did offer him 2 contracts, at the end of the season, and never accepted it. So the Eagles gave him a chance to come back, but obviously it wasn't enough. Money does talk, obviously. This is just speculation. They're not really speculation, but there have been rumors about, the Cardinals linking up with the Eagles for a big trade for Zach Ertz. And, we'll see what happens. But I think the Cardinals are missing that top tier tight end, which I think Zach Ertz is still a top tier tight end, but I just don't think he's, I just think he needs to be in a system where he can't be on a rebuilding team. He's got to be on a team that is already built, that's very aggressive, that's got some high profile players in the offense and could really show what he could do. So That's really it, guys. I mean, that's pretty much it. So I'm hoping he does get moved this week. I hope something does happen, but this is just obviously a rumor that's been going around. Arizona could show some interest, and, maybe they'll give us Jordan Hicks. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind it because, the more linebacker competition we have, the better. And you know what? Every time you don't hear a name the Eagles are going after, every time you don't hear a name, it usually is the player that they're going after. So, I mean, we haven't seen any trade rumors about Jordan Hicks at all. Like nothing whatsoever. So what I'm thinking right now is that, could be a target, or you just trade Zach Ertz just flat out, guys, and that's it. Get a mid-round pick, get a late-round pick for not next year or the year after, wherever they can get a pick. I think you just get something out of him at this point. And if they don't, then, and if they cut him, then, it's a whole different story. But I don't think the Eagles are holding on to him with that $12 million cap hit. And I want Dallas Goedert to flourish as that number one tight end on his last year of his contract. And I want him to ball out. And Nick Sirianni utilizes tight ends very well in his offense. So that's what I want, and that's what I wanted. So because I don't trust Zach Ertz's health, I don't know. I really don't. I think his time has passed here. I just think, I appreciate everything he's done, but times are changing. Times, we have to go with, we drafted Dallas Goedert in the second round, and he needs to really get an actual chance. I don't know if Nick Sirianni uses double tight end sets, but if he does, if he doesn't, I don't care. I just want to see Dallas Goedert as a starter as of right now. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about think about Zach Ertz going to the Arizona Cardinals, and what compensation would you give back? Do you think it's a player for player? Do you think get anything out of them, whether it's a late round pick for next year or the year after? It doesn't matter. Let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys later. Shakes Code Up, follow. So peace out, guys. Peace.